titles are meant to give you a snappy, quick idea of what a story's about. Ideally, they're catchy enough to use in daily conversation. Hey, have you seen Obsession? Oh my god, I grew up on cars. So why, if Japan is actually a more advanced society than us living in 2050, why is my favorite anime called I Couldn't Become a Hero, so I reluctantly decided to get a job? And my second favorite anime is called The Daily Life of a Middle-Aged Online Shopper in Another World. Does this mean that in 2050, when we advance to Japan's level, we're gonna say, hey, have you heard about My Crazy Girlfriend Wants Me to Kill Her? Oh my god, I grew up on Lost on the Way to the Piston Cup. I trained to become the fastest car with country bumpkins. Back in the 90s, Japanese guys would read Weekly Shonen Jump front to back, no matter what was in there. So the key selling point of a series was its quality. Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, Hunter X, Hunter, Dragon Ball. These titles were gobbledygook if you didn't know the story, but who cares? You read whatever was in there. Today, Japanese guys and normal guys read manga on the web. This is why titles today serve a fundamentally different purpose. Compare these old gobbledygook titles to the biggest hits now. Demon Slayer, what could that be about? My Hero Academia, Chainsaw Man. Instead of gobbledygook, these titles are a mini plot synopsis. The guy who made Jujutsu Kaisen said he wanted to title it Judai Titan. What? Hey Grok, translate that. The Cursed Womb's Rebellion. What? Or Under the Same Sky as a Cursed Womb. What the hell does that mean? With his editor, eventually he settled on Jujutsu Kaisen, aka Endless Sorcery Fight. Since manga is all online now, it competes with the 7 trillion other things we do on our devices. On your smartphone, you could do YouTube, TikTok, WhatsApp, HBO Max, and manga. These are all competing for your attention, so titles today can't just be snappy and catchy. They have to market the story. Algorithms and having infinite choices online has made people's taste so specific that if they don't know exactly what they're getting into, they scroll. The price of convenience is that in 2026, Naruto would have to be called, like, Ninja Fight. The animes that have the best titles come from light novel clickbait. Light novel clickbait. This is where we get saving 80,000 gold in another world for my retirement. This is where we get dad is a hero, mom is a spirit, I'm a reincarnator. You probably got tricked by short ones like ReZero, because real fans know it's starting life in another world from zero. Low-key, I'm not a real fan though, because I'm not caught up since like season 2. Don't tell anyone that though, I'm serious. If ReZero fans find out you don't like their show, they kill you. I became a child molester in another world. Sorry. Mushoku Tensei, jobless reincarnation. Nice. Short and sweet. No. First of all, this is a chai tea situation. Mushoku Tensei means jobless reincarnation. So the real title, Jobless Reincarnation, I will seriously try if I go to another world. And then cause a lot of internet debates in the real world. These titles are just clickbait. They're YouTube clickbait, dude. This TikToker thought he was better than me, so I proved him wrong. This is a light novel title. They're adapting this next season, bro. Mappa's doing it. I flooded the toilet in another world. This is also getting an anime soon. The main character is actually just Eat That Pussy 445. Probably the greatest alchemist of all time, probably the best anime live action. This Abroad in Japan title could just be a light novel title. Actually, it is. Damn, I fooled the internet. Why? What happened to snappy and catchy? Does nobody care about the rules anymore? We need fucking rules. A lot of light novels come from web novels, which from what I understand, the game there is basically YouTube, except instead of videos, it's books. And it's savage. If you want to get your bad isekai published, you have to beat like the 8,000 other guys doing the exact same thing, so play the game. Now I'm a demon lord, happily ever after with monster girls in my dungeon. A genius healer who was expelled as useless lives happily as a dark healer. These isekai titles rise to the top because guys know exactly what they're getting into when they click it. This isn't a problem for normal books in like a library, for example, because they have a back on them, so even if you don't understand the title, you can flip the book around and there's a plot synopsis there. But on the internet, people are scrolling and they're bombarded with shit. So the most effective way to get a synopsis to the reader is to use the title. It's like YouTube. Jobless reincarnation, I'm a child molester in another world, restarting life in another world from zero, and saving 80,000 gold in another world for my retirement all got published as web novels. Compare those titles to 86, Violet Evergarden, Sword Art Online. These authors submitted manuscripts directly to contests, so the titles can leave a lot more room for mystery. There's a trade-off between punchiness and clickbaitiness. Demon Slayer reveals just enough information to compete online, and it's still pretty punchy. But I'm giving the disgraced noble lady I rescued a crash course in naughtiness. Oh, I gotta see this. The through line is that you should basically be able to guess the plot just from the title. Watch. One Punch Man. I don't know. Reincarnated as a sword. Wait. Don't tell me. The insipid prince's furtive grab for the throne. I don't know what insipid means, but if I did, this is obvious. Also, I don't know what furtive means. Classroom of the elite. Witch watch. They watch the, you know. Haiku. Haiku means volleyball. It's called volleyball. I think our son is gay. My mom wrote this. You and I are polar opposites. Chainsaw man. Chain-smoking cat. Smoking behind the supermarket with you. Blue lock. Blue means youth in Japan. Lock, youth is locked away. Japanese soccer are what? The samurai blue. Yes. But the old ones, you can't guess. Bleach. What are they? Like bleach wipes? Do they like do squad wipes? Oh shit. I think when most people think of clickbait, they think of all caps, red circles, huge exaggerations, but that shit is dead. If you go to Mr. Beast, you see clickbait is quieter now. He doesn't lie or exaggerate, he just says exactly what happens. Getting clicks is really about understanding what the audience wants and then properly marketing to them that you have it. That's why this show is called My New Boss is Goofy, and that's why this YouTube video is called... Was that clever? Am I clever? Be honest.